Hello, fourth grade readers. Welcome to Friday. Today we are going to be reading a book, and it is called Be a Maker. And the reason I'm so excited to share this book with you is because it is something that me and Miss Holt and Mrs. Lowenberg all think is super important, and we really want to make sure that we are makers in fourth grade. So what that means to me, well, before I tell you what it means to me, I want you to take a second and think, what do you think that being a maker means? So remember, whenever we have our time to think, either just take some time to think in your head and you can pause the video, or you can talk to your stuffy friend, or you can talk to somebody watching this video with you. So what do you think it means to be a maker? What being a maker means to me is that it means that we look at what's around us and we create things. We use our creative brains that we all have to look at what we have around us and create things and use this creative energy that's inside of us to create these really cool things. So I'm going to show you an example of something I do to be a maker. So I have this cute little sewing basket next to me that looks like this. And inside of my sewing basket, I have this right here. So I have been learning how to embroider, which is where you take string and a needle to create these cool patterns. And I'm making this cute little flower one. And this is something that I didn't know how to do, but now since I've been spending more time in my house lately, I needed something creative to do. So I have been working on that and learning how to do that because I want to be a maker and I want to create things. What this also means, another example of this, is my sister. She is a 6th grader, and something that she likes to do is she really likes whenever her clothes, because she is getting really tall really fast, and now she's taller than me. And something that she likes to do when she outgrows clothes that she really likes is she likes to use the fabric to make new clothes. So she's not getting anything new, she's just using what she has and making something new. So she's being a maker to create something. Even another example that I want to give you is that something that my husband and I do that we think is really fun is we like to make forts in our living room and watch movies in our fort. Has anyone else ever made a fort before? Look at that, you're already makers. So that's another example of being a maker. So all of these examples, we're using what's around us and we're using our own creative energy to create things. And that's something that we're going to be doing a ton of in 4th grade. So that's why I'm excited to share this book with you to get us in that headspace of thinking about being a maker. So I want to make sure that you are ready for our read aloud today, and I'm going to let you know what you need. So what you are going to need for today, you are going to need your reading notebook and a pen or pencil. So if you don't have those things next to you, I would like you to go grab something to write on and something to write with. So go ahead and pause the video and make sure that you have that. Okay, now that we are ready to go, I'm going to share the screen with you in just a second, but I want you to know what you're going to look for, what I want you to be writing in your notebook. So I'm going to go ahead and open up to a new page in my notebook. And what I'm going to be looking for when I read this book is I am going to be looking for things that are exciting to me, ways that they talk about being a maker in the book, and they're going to be things that I think about, and I'm like, I want to go and make that. I want to be a maker and create that. So I want you to make kind of a list of things that you see that you're excited about and you think maybe you have those things around your house and there's something that you would like to make too. So go ahead and repeat, pause the video and repeat what you're going to use your notebook for. Go ahead and tell somebody next to you or tell your stuffed animal friend, or just think about what are you going to write down. Maybe you already have an idea about something that you would like to make. Go ahead and write that down now. I am going to share my screen with you. I am reading this book from Sora, but I also saw that this book is an epic also, so if you are really excited about this book and you like some of the ideas, you can go ahead after this video and go in epic and add it to your epic library. So this book is called Be a Maker, and it is written by Katie Howes, and it is illustrated by Elizabeth Vukic. Let's go ahead and get started. So here's our dedication. From my mom and dad, who have always been proud of what I made. Me too. For Natalie and all makers, you You are never too young or too old to start making. I agree with that. Okay, let's get started. Ask yourself this question in the morning when you wake. In a world of possibilities, today, what will you make? So that's why we have our notebook ready to write in, because we are thinking about today, what will we make? And it looks like this little girl's already thinking about that and has some things that she has made. Make a tower, make it tall, make it balance, wobble, and fall. This gives me an idea about being a maker. I'm really excited about the idea of making a tower. And when I'm looking at this picture, I am seeing that this little girl is using things that she has. She's using her toy basket, a box, a dinosaur, and some other toys that she has. And she is creating a tower and thinking about how she can make it as tall as she can with what she has. So I'm going to write that idea down in my notebook. I'm going to write, make a tower as tall as I can. So if you think that's an idea and something that you would like to make too, go ahead and write that in your notebook. Let's keep going and see if we can get some more ideas about how to be a maker. Make a mess or make instead a universe inside your head. Make a rhythm, drum and pound. Ears make out another sound. There's another idea. How can I use what's in my house to make a musical instrument? That's something I'm going to write. I'm going to write, make a musical instrument. That's something I might want to make. I have some ideas about things in my house that maybe I can make into an instrument. And these pictures are giving me some ideas too. Anybody else getting some ideas from that? Okay, let's keep going. Make a telescope from toys. See what's making all that noise. I have another idea here. Make a blueprint. Make some more. Cover desk and a wall and floor. Make your way to play outside. Make a spaceship. Take a ride. So remember, if this is giving you lots of ideas, go ahead and add them to your notebook, ideas about how you can be a maker. Make a map to journey's end. On the way, you make a friend. I love making maps and I think they're really cool. So I'm going to go ahead and make a map in my notebook because I really think that maps are cool. Make a snack and make a spare. Make enough for both to share. I'm going to write something down from this page too because I'm just getting so inspired. I really love to cook, which is something I know I've told you about in library before. So I'm going to add that in. I'm going to put try to cook something new. So maybe you're going to make something with your mom or dad or grandma or sibling for dinner. You're going to make something new and that's how you're going to be a maker. That might be an idea. Make a plan and make a sign. Have your neighbors make a line. Make a gift of what you've made. Make a smile from lemonade. Make a pledge to help some more. Make a floor, a wall, a door. Make a difference, shine a light. Make your town a team tonight. Ask yourself this question as the sun begins to fade. In a day of making choices, are you proud of what you've made? What will you make? So that is the perfect end to the story because I'm going to pull up this right here. So this is going to be our Seesaw assignment for the weekend. Your job is to be a maker this weekend. We want you to create anything that you can think of, anything that you're excited about making using what you have at home. And we want you to go on Seesaw and take a picture of what you made. And then we want you to answer this question. How will you be a maker during 4th grade? So when I'm going to go and do this in Seesaw, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look back to the list that I made in my notebook, and I'm going to think about what thing I want to try. How do I want to be a maker this weekend? I'm going to look at the list about the ideas I had, and I'm going to actually go back to my list and add some more ideas to it. And I'm going to add some ideas to it, and then I'm going to pick one and figure out how I want to be a maker this weekend. And maybe I'll do a couple different things, and you could put more than one picture on Seesaw if you want to, but you are going to add some pictures in and then tell us about how you are going to be a maker this year. Because like I said, we are so excited to be makers, and this book really helps me get in the headspace of thinking about how to be a maker with the things that I already have. So, thank you so much for reading along with me. Awesome job with all of your first week of school. I am so proud of you and so excited to be makers together this year. Great job, fourth graders.